go, dude.
Billy. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, man. Look at this car. Unique. Awesome. What year is this?
66.
66.
Okay, so we're at Street Outlaws Vegas with Brandon James. Alex was there, but he didn't race. Had a few other cars there. Billy Hespler was in the local 8 with Farm Truckin' Asian. Went to the finals, didn't win, but it was great race. I'm up at the line during the day and sitting next to a guy. He asked me if I wanted to sit on his golf cart, and I said, "Who are you here with?" "Oh, I'm here with myself. I'm Randy Williams. They call me the professor." I'm like, "Oh, so he's in the big show." And I told him who I did work for, and he looks at my shirt and looks back at me, and he's like, "Come over and get this engine." You know, I think he told me to take it before he even knew my first name. But so yeah, we're gonna freshen this for Randy Williams. He's a Street Outlaw heavy hitter.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll see what it needs. It's a Brad. He runs Brad 8X stuff as well.
Nice.
Same as Brandon James.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're at CSM Racing Engines. I just stopped by to say hi to Lance and see what he's got going on. We've been here before. CSM is the one that built the 430 Windsor for the 68 Falcon on the channel. We've also done a shop review, CSM Racing Engines inside look. We've also done a video in the past with Brandon and Shannon James from Street Outlaws. We did a No Prep Kings 2021 season at the time. He was building his Brad Anderson Hemi, and so we had BFJ and Shannon James in here. So I'm gonna drop that video. I'll link that video in the description. We also did a teardown of Brandon James's of his 2020 Mega Cash Days engine. We did a teardown of that a couple years ago too. So I'll drop that in the link. So anyways, I'm just here, so I wanted to get you guys some content, just kind of share some things that's going on. So that's a nice deal.
Okay, so welcome Rdubfalco here at CSM. Big boy right here is a 10-7 deck Brodix block. It's got a 12-degree Rare Morrison head. It is a 565 cubic inch blower motor. This thing will make upwards of 3,000 horsepower pretty easy, be reliable.
Nice.
We had to modify this intake manifold to fit this tall deck height. It's got 1-inch spacers all the way around. This is for Dana. It goes in a 37 Chevy pickup 6.0 cert. It's gonna be alcohol E85, probably street driven in, raced. Dan at BRE's building the truck. Nice piece.
And that's BRE out of Modesto?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, right here's Craig 707. It's a 18 degree cylinder head on a 405 cubic inch engine. This is late model, late 90s, mid to late 90s NASCAR cylinder head, valve train, intake. 2 horsepower per cubic inch.
We got the Al Dixon ported heads.
Yeah, HRD. Al Dixon did heads and intake. If anybody knows who that is, that's a big deal. So this is 405 inches, should make about 800. It is a nitrous motor, so we're expecting it to make 1600 turned up.
Nice. And then I see the dry sump. So is that a 4 or 5 stage dry sump, or?
It's a 5-stage dry sump.
Right. So, yeah. And then you were saying so that's a 10.7 tall deck Brodix big block. Is that 10? Okay, so tall deck big block Chevy Brodix.
That's real tall though. It's 900 tall.
Gotcha. Okay. And here's just some.
This is actually a 400 cubic inch small block Chevy twin turbo 23 degree head. This is a street car daily driver.
Right.
So yeah, this thing should do about 1500 horsepower.
Ooh.
Dark block, dark head.
All right.
This is a TFX block for Brandon James and Shannon James. It's a short block we're going through. Me and Shannon are working on it together. He wanted some training. So cylinder heads are. So Brad 8X cylinder heads. This is for Brandon James and Shannon's TFX block. Getting ready to go through this and freshen it up. Here was a Noonan LS block. This is for Alex, 441 cubic inch. Just in here for a quick freshen up. Made 2700 to the tires on medium boost. Pretty happy with the performance of that.
And that's Alex 5150. NorCal 5150.
This is a Winberg 4125 stroke crank and a custom ground comp cam 60 millimeter roller. Those are both out of Alex's billet Noonan motor.
Nice. These heads are.
Yeah, pretty amazing cylinder heads. These are just off the motor. We haven't cleaned them up yet, but Noonan billet. These are water heads.
Lift one up. Get the chambers. I mean, this is a serious set of heads.
Yep.
So is that considered an LS7 or
Shit.
candid valve LS7?
It's barely an LS. It's a cannon valve billet head for an LS.
If you can call it that anymore.
Pretty much.
And then, so this motor right here, I know you've had this motor built for, I'd say, what, 3-4 years now? A lot of guys
It's been done for 5 years, and
a lot of guys ask about it.
I was going to put it in my car. It used to belong to Chris Alston. It was in his Nova back in early 2000s, and I sat on it for a while, and it's ready to go. Nitrous motor, 900 base horsepower. This thing will easy make 16 plus on nitrous.
Also, Al Dixon HRD heads and intake, right?
Pretty much, yeah. All good stuff. Serious piece.
And it's that Brodix block is aluminum, so I mean it's good for a car, good for weight. All TND valve train or TND shaft rockers, Manton Series 5 push rods.
I was gonna put it in my car, but it just wasn't gonna make enough power, so it's getting
900 is not enough, guys.
pro charged.
PSI
Big inch blow through carbureted.
So is this
like Big Ron Link and Bad Boy Billy. Here's a couple of LS Next builds.
Nice.
And for freshen up, these are both twin turbo setups. There's a Dart Iron Eagle for Lynn, 15 degree head nitrous motor. Bad dude. Gonna run good. Got a little LS1 here. 383 stroker for a 69 Camaro. 502 Mercruiser, Mercury Marine for a 30-foot boat. New build. Alright, here's a little 540 max effort build for Emmanuel. Small tire, drag race gig, easy 3200 to the tire. This thing's gonna go out and break some hearts.
Nice.
What else we got?
Couple rotating assemblies over here.
Just the motors going together. This is for the twin turbo, small block, dark block build. There's a motor I built in 1995. It's just in for a freshen up. Just went from 40 to 60 over, putting aluminum heads on it, new rods and pistons. It's stock rods before. It's a nice little build.
If you guys want to see just some of the work, there's a website, californiastreetmachine.com or csmracingengines.com. Type that in Google. You actually see a few videos associated with this shop, and then you'll see some of his work and some stuff like that, some of his customers. So it's another look at California Street Machine, CSM Racing Engines. As I've told you, I've been here before. I've known Lance for probably about going on 4 years now, and just been hanging around this shop. But he's always got some cool stuff going on. Most of the engines that he builds are high boost, big cubic inch, big and small blocks, and LSs. So I would say the majority of engines that he builds are 8th mile. You'll see a lot of some of his customers out in No Prep Kings and on Street Outlaws, and then you'll also see some of the guys in Northern California, the Ron Links, the Alex 5150s, that Nate dude. These are just some of the folks that rely on Lance and CSM for the engines, and these aren't guys doing it for hobbies. These are guys actually going out and doing it. So thanks for watching.